Clear prop. Hey, hello everyone. Sean Simons, PPG Grandpa. Welcome to PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast. If you're listening to it on your favorite podcasting app, we also have Clear Prop TV, which is our video podcast. So if you want to watch this live, just go to clearproptv.com and it will go to our video podcast. Now, if you want to listen to us live, it's every Monday night at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we are giving away lots of fun stuff. Tonight, Ryan Roberts from PPG Smoke will be with us for about 30 minutes. And his gift to us is anything on the ppgsmoke.com if you are the spinny wheel of winning things winner. So we are upping our prizes every single week. It started off small with a couple of t-shirts and stickers, and now it's, PPG Smoke strobe lights and flotation devices, chase cams, pretty much whatever you want. And we are going to be continuing to give away amazing things. The way that we are doing this is through donations. Now, even though we do have what we call sponsors, we never charge our sponsors any fees to come on and give away their stuff. We want everyone out there that has something to give away, that wants to share their business, their product, their innovations about paramotors, to jump on here and give away stuff, talk about their stuff. We'll never charge you. Just jump on and give away some cool stuff so we can spin the spinning wheel of free things. We are also partnering with Josh Perry over at ppgzone.com. If you would like to make a profile, just go to ppgzone.com, make a profile there. Josh and I got together after I made paramotorfriends.com, and he said, how about we join forces and make the best website possible instead of having so many different paramotor websites. And that's what we did. So you can still go to paramotorfriends.com, but after tonight, which is Tuesday, which is the day that we're putting this recording together to upload to our audio podcast, it will be forwarded over to ppgzone.com. Now, if you go to ppgzone.com/podcast, you will see donations, the QR codes that you can scan and make donations, like through PayPal and Venmo and what's the other one? Cash App. We are collecting donations to pool together to make a difference. And we are going to share what we have bought on next week's show, episode 60. I'm trying to be vague here because there's some things that we need to make a surprise, because this is going to be a big thing this next week. If you're able to run over to ppgzone.com/podcast, if the links are not there to donate, we are going to have a donation link there that will go to our donation page, because we're revamping everything. We're going to make this PPG Zone what you want. And one of the things that I like about it right now is that if you are a paramotor pilot and you want to see where other paramotor pilots are around you, we have an interactive map. So you can see where I am on the map, and you can see where you are. And if we're close together, you can get up with me on PPG Zone and say, hey, you want to go fly? Which is awesome. We're going to be putting different clubs on there. So all the different paramotor clubs that are already out there that don't want to move over to PPG Zone, we're going to have links to them to wherever they are. Maybe they're on their own server. Maybe they're groups or pages on Facebook. Who knows? But let's have one directory that we can go to find everybody. And they also have a lot of information on all the fly-ins on ppgzone.com. So go there and go to events. We might be changing these titles and changing the landing pages in the future. So what I'm saying now may not be correct in the future. Just go to ppgzone.com and look for the links and the pages that you want to go to. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. We had some technical difficulties when we were first starting the live stream. It wasn't working, so we did a little bit of talking to Ryan before we went live, and totally apologize about that. We're going to try to get this thing fixed because I think that happened last week also. Something to do with our streaming software. Maybe there's a glitch in the matrix. Who knows? But anyways, without further ado, welcome to episode 59 with Ryan Roberts with ppgsmoke.com.
So while Sean is trying to get this figured out, Ryan, sorry we didn't get to chat with you more before the show, man. I've been seeing your stuff advertised for a long time.
Yeah.
On Facebook and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing your story for sure.
Yeah, constantly running ads, keep at the forefront of mind, and
That's all I'm do.
On Instagram too. I try and tag PPG Smoke every time I post a picture with a smoke product, chase cam, whether it's like I'm taking the picture with the chase cam, I'll tag Smoke.
Appreciate that. Thanks for the support,
sure.
man.
Yeah, dude, I've gotten so many nice pictures from screenshots from my chase cam, dude. It's
Isn't it fun? You can just hit video and then go pull screen grabs.
yeah.
I have yet to fly with a chase cam, man. I've got about 110 flights in, and the thought of something, coming into my prop.
Landing,
it's like I'm not too worried about the camera so much, but
well,
I don't know.
You can clip it to your wing, kind of offset.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're worried about that.
The other thing you can do is lengthen the line so that it touches the ground first.
Yeah, lengthen it or shorten it.
Yeah. Well, you're talking to a dude who still hasn't pulled a cell phone out yet to take a selfie, and I've been flying for 15 months.
Hey, don't talk to this guy about dropping his cell phone.
I'll get there.
He's got an iPhone at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, I believe.
Yeah. I would have hung out with Anthony Vela and it cost me $1,000.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh man, that's an expensive day.
Yeah.
At least you got it on film, though.
Yeah, that was definitely funny.
Good story to tell.
Yeah.
Since we're waiting, how'd you get into the sport?
So I actually grew up around it. Had a, long story short, my father was really into aviation, primarily hot air ballooning, and the small kind of what you would consider ultralight class of hot air balloons or individual or up to 3 people. He kind of invented that category as well as the certification around it in the late 70s, early 80s. And then one day in the early 90s, he dug a hole in the front yard and buried his balloon. And that was the end of that. And paramotor and all that stuff was kind of born. And, all of his friends were kind of into it. And yeah, it's just sort of like from a childhood, I guess. Yeah. What about you? How'd you get into it?
I had a skydiving background, and skydiving's expensive.
Yeah, man.
$25 for a lift ticket, 20 times a weekend. You're like,
I want to wingsuit really bad.
it takes a lot of commitment. I think you have to have a D license to buy one, so it's 500 jumps, and then you normally have to go take a base course if you want to get close to terrain and learn how to base jump also. So it's a long road, but everybody I know that's gone through it says it's worth it for sure.
Yeah, it looks pretty incredible. A buddy of mine down here, Zach, teaches skydiving, and he works with Squirrel. It's just the closer I get to it, the people that I'm around, the more interesting it becomes. And paramotor is it's like RC planes or RC kind of cars. It kind of comes and goes for me. Like you pick it up for a while and you're like super into it, and then you're trying to find something else to do. Like
you shelve it for a little bit, but you're always coming back to it.
Kent Stamey in the chat says $10 for shipping. Just gave another $10.
Dude, that's $60 tonight, just from him.
All right. we're going to have to do what we did last time, and we're going to have to start a new stream. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You think that'll work? Because we'll tell people there's going to be a new stream to look for.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and start a new stream, and I'll give you the URL. I'm so sorry, guys. I know, and we blew 10 minutes of it already. But we're still recording, so we can still upload this part that we're recording.
Yeah, no worries.
Because this is
So the people that are watching, they'll need to close out that YouTube and open up a new.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'll figure out this software stuff later on. So we are preparing the live stream, and we're going to be streaming here in just a moment. Sorry, Ryan. We'll go ahead and stream, or we'll go ahead and stream what we can right now.
Yeah.
But, we will.
There it is. It's working now.
All right. So grab that Euler and copy that and paste that into the chat of the other one. So sorry, guys. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast, Clear Prop TV. We got a wonderful show for you tonight that has kind of pre-started. You'll be able to listen to this, of course, on the audio, and when we upload this video later on.
Sean, you gotta type something in the chat real quick.
Oh no.
You got to make the chat work.
Okay. My goodness, way too many issues.
I'm sorry.
Hello. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
That work? Okay. I hope it does.
Yeah, we're good now.
All right. So now everything works over on this side. Sorry about that, Ryan. We're going to get everything rolling here in just a minute. But real quick, while everybody's rolling over from the other chat to this chat, Ryan, tell us a little bit about yourself and about PPG Smoke.
Cool. Yeah. So Ryan Roberts, I live in Encinitas, California. I've got a wife, a 3-year-old, and one newborn who's 5 weeks old. And I've been flying paramotor a little bit more than I guess you would say over the last maybe 5 to 8 years, and then kind of grew up around it in all places, Michigan.
And you've been flying for how many years, you say?
Probably 5 to 8, like pretty consistent years, but I've been around it my whole life. You go through those spurts where it's kind of on and off, where you're really into it, like RC airplanes, and then it collects hanger rash in your garage.
Wow. I know that you are doing a lot of amazing things, and I bought a lot of cool stuff from you, including the strobe light system, the chase cam, lamels, and all sorts of stuff. You've really been very innovative. And where does this come from? I mean, is it just you? You got a big company? You got a whole board of directors? I mean, where's this stuff coming from? Because it's really amazing.
Yeah, so it comes from roughly 10 years of hardware, software, marketing, and some tangible products that I've done in the past. Many of you may know of me from WeatherFlow or iKitesurf.com or windalert.com. Those were my creations, and with that came a small piece of hardware called a WeatherFlow wind meter. With that piece of hardware came a really interesting relationship in Shenzhen, China, for an OEM manufacturer who is basically the partner in this venture. And we have right around 3 house brands right now, with this being one of them. So it's essentially James, myself, and a small team of engineers. And then internally, we have roughly 80 employees that handle manufacturing, and our primary focus has been consumer packaged goods and medical devices, as well as some of the instrumentation in the weather industry. So like meteorologically sighted stations, handheld weather stations, that kind of thing. Yeah, we get into some fun stuff.
So it's definitely more than just PPG stuff that you deal with. I know that we had a couple of questions before this show even started. Let me move to those questions real quick.
Yeah.
More info about the floats, says Brooke. How to mount it and what's best.
Yeah, we've gotten this question a lot recently with the advent of the U-float. So this really depends on your reserve and where your reserve is located. And secondary to that is just preferential treatment around, do you want something on your shoulder straps or do you want something on your frame? They're uniquely one and the same in the sense that they'll both float you, will float your gear, etc. The reserve location and reserve routing will really determine what you end up buying. So for example, the frame mounted U-float is really good because it inflates a very large amount of buoyancy behind your head, but it inhibits weight shift a little bit differently than, let's say, a shoulder strap mounted system where your reserve is routed through your shoulder straps. If you have a side mount reserve and the U-float behind you in a weight shift system, that's kind of a pretty good setup. If you are a side mount reserve and it's not routed through your shoulder straps, that'd be a good candidate for the shoulder strap design. So it's really just kind of a mix of, whatever you think is best.
We also had questions about the headset, like how's the process coming and the shipping date?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to pull up an email that I have with some notes. We'll just talk through transparently about where things are at and what we've learned over the past 2 months. Let me pull that up real quick. So we had some testing in Encinitas with the 4th sample off the line, and Robert Michaels and Matt Minyard were both test candidates. And so what we learned in that kind of last test is that the audio quality recording to the GoPro is phenomenal, with the exception of a very few minor things, like the size of the dead cat that covers the microphone. So just running through the list of like objective feedback, in full transparency as to where we are in engineering. The passive noise canceling was a pain point. When you look at Envolo, Aviator, any of the other helmets on market, they're roughly 28 decibels in noise reduction, and scientifically or in the lab, we hit that number right dead on. It's not a problem. But what we find in conversation is that everybody wants more passive noise canceling, but they also want really good audio quality. Well, those two things don't go together in the same sentence very well for many reasons, primarily because you can't have really good passive noise canceling qualities and really, really good audio qualities. Like, you want your music to slam, you want good bass, you want good, you want it to sound really nice. The passive noise canceling is inhibited by all of those things, or it inhibits those attributes that you would want in a really good sounding headset. So there's a massive degree of alchemy going into this headset to get to really good passive noise canceling qualities while retaining extremely good sound qualities. We had, go ahead, sorry.
No, that's really awesome. I know that you're putting a lot of time and effort into this project, and that's one of the things that I want myself is to have, really good, noise canceling features. Now, is this something that somebody could make by themselves, or, is this something that, because you and your company and all of your engineers, this is something that we need to go through you?
Well, I mean, the go-to strategy on market right now for the brands that exist is to use inexpensive hardware from literally Alibaba. I mean, they're like $30 Bluetooth comm sets. Secondary to that, you look at the market in general, sense, it's buy a Cena headset and you kind of hack together, a headset. Nobody, I'll say this very boldly, but nobody in the general aviation space or the paramotor space is even close to what we're offering from a product perspective. And paramotor is like first at heart, but second in mind from a market perspective. Like, this is super useful in backcountry aviation. It's also super useful in off-road if you're out in Glamis, hillbilly weekend. Like, it's beyond, the pain point is beyond just our industry, right? Everybody wants something like this. They want it to sound good and they want really good, noise canceling qualities.
I only asked because there's a couple people that asked me to ask you that, is this something that somebody can build with, the things that they can get out there on the internet? But it sounds like you guys, are doing some serious engineering, and there's just no way that, you can actually build something like this. And if you did, it definitely wouldn't be what you're asking for. Now you're asking for how much for this? And once you get up to a certain time, you're going to start building and make them, or how does this work?
Yeah, so the initial pre-order pricing is drastically reduced. I think right now we're at 389 or 480. I literally don't even know. All I know is that our end retail price seems to be at about 489 for us to be, a viable product over the long term of the company. But we've stair-stepped the pricing. So early adopters that bought in really early had like a 360 something price. It went up to 429, and final will be 389.
And you need 100 sold, and you can pre-order right now for about $50 less than what it's going to cost once you get these things out there.
Yeah.
Once you get to 100, is there something else that you're going to do and give away with this?
So there's been talks about giving away a Simonini engine as part of the first 100 sold. So anybody who's bought in, we may end up giving an engine or two away. If you scroll down, we're not inhibited by the number of units sold. We're going to fund this either way, and we have. There's a substantial amount of financial backing behind the company, and particularly this product.
And unfortunately, too, you said that you have to leave. We only get 30 minutes with you, so we only get about.
I'm good. I'll stay a little bit longer, man. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging.
Well, we understand. Now we got about 10 more minutes with you, and whatever else you give to us, and we totally appreciate you being on here. And sorry about the beginning of the podcast, how it didn't work out as well as we wanted to. Is there any questions in the chat that we need to?
Mark H, PPG trike jockey, says the website says $429.95. What is? So if you buy before you hit 100, that's not the price.
Correct. The final resale price will be $489, and as soon as we hit 100 units, it's going to be set at that price.
Okay. Yeah. But right now, so there's 88 people who have bought it. So 22 more people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, my math is 18 more people.
12.
No, wait, Jesus. Leave math not to me. It doesn't add up to me. Oh my goodness, dude.
The rest of the people that need to buy it, that will equal up to 100. We got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Is what price if they were to jump on it now?
So buying now, it's $429, and then at the 100 unit mark, it'll be $489, and thereafter it will be $489.
Okay.
So if you get the chance, guys, right now, now's the time to go there and buy it. Very inexpensive. I mean, this is like somebody giving you like a $50 off coupon that's not going to be here very long.
Yeah. So just kind of touching on some of the other stuff that we've learned along the way, and then we can talk a little bit about progress in the electric paramotor. But the guys ended up breaking the mic on it, and so we redesigned the mic really quickly. We actually are using the same manufacturer and same material provider as the Bose A20 aviation headset. We had some feedback that there's a little bit of wind noise in the audio, and we can send out a video. I'll share it with everyone here. But it's crazy, just the subtleties that you run into in engineering, that you don't know what you don't know until you know it. It's very true.
Now, this doesn't come with a helmet, right?
No.
What kind of mounting options are you looking at? Is it like a drop-in replacement for like a Peltor?
Yeah, it uses the standard Peltor clips on the left and right side of the headset, and then there's one wire between the headset that handles all, everything. So rather than your typical spaghetti helmet of a million wires, it's very clean.
Nice. What kind of battery life are you looking at?
So 35 to 45 hours, depending on ANC or PNC and whether or not you're charging devices. So keep in mind, it's got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery bank on it. You can literally charge your phone while you fly.
Wow.
Yeah.
This would be good because you could charge your GoPro too, right?
100%. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. How long has this been in the making? And real quick too, is there any other questions in the chat that need to be addressed?
Oh, Will Fly says, tell Ryan I love my PPG smoke system. It rocks.
Thanks. Appreciate the support. That's awesome. Yeah. So to answer your question, I think it was, sorry, I slipped my mind. What was it?
You've been developing the helmet for how long, or the noise canceling for how long?
So I think we started in August of. We started with a factory in August of last year, and Braden was working on it for probably 3 months before that from a prototyping perspective. So it'll be less than a year from inception to production. The typical cycle for us is about 8 months.
Wow.
So there is one more question in the chat. Mark George says, can you integrate a GoPro to mic?
Yeah. So the mic redesign that we just did has 2 transducers in it, meaning it's got 2 microphones. So one is routed directly to your GoPro, and the other is routed to the aviation headset ports. Rather than mixing the audio, we're actually just porting it directly to the channel that it would be consumed by. What that means in very simplistic terms is that the audio sounds really good when recorded to GoPro.
Do you need that little GoPro adapter thing? Yeah,
You do.
no way around that.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not. We thought about that, but I just don't have the technical justification. It's a lot of energy to reproduce that piece of hardware that does really so little. It's better to just buy it.
Yep.
Any questions in the chat that we're missing, or that we need to address? If not, Ryan.
Flying Flamingo wants to know, do you have any PPG smoke pilots, and how do you become one if so?
We have one.
I saw this. Little man is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
He is strong.
There's never going to be a team per se, but I think like the occasional bro deal out there, especially for the little Groms, is definitely fun. But otherwise, like I think I've said this on numerous shows, not here, but like I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this because it's about advancing the category, and I've used all the same stuff. And if we can help by giving back to somebody along the way who's really excited about it,
That was awesome.
that's great.
That little clip his mom put on. And so, what was his name?
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, it's I'm drawing a blank now.
Yeah, so am I, unfortunately.
I'll find it here in a minute.
Yeah.
So did I hear something about electric paramotors?
Yeah. So we're 3 years in, and we had a couple pretty good breakthroughs over the last few weeks. I think one thing worth mentioning is that the California Air Resource Board sets a standard for engines that get used in this state, and ultimately a lot of that decision making permeates through the rest of the United States from a legislative perspective. So they're in the process of revisiting, what engines you can use at certain times of the year, the size of those engines, etc. And while legislation hasn't dictated anything in an unfavorable manner, we know that it's coming. It's inevitable that everything is going to be electric. And so we've had a team in the US for quite a while working on it, and we ended up shifting to a team in mainland China. Yeah, Wyatt. So we have 2 PhD electrical engineers and 3 other team members. One's an industrial designer, another's a mechanical engineer, etc. So just a really solid group of guys, totally focused on making a phenomenal electric paramotor. So yeah, we've had a couple of good breakthroughs in the battery side of things over the last week, and I'm pretty excited with the progress.
I guess the question that most people want to know is like, if you're going to be doing a electric paramotor, how long will the batteries last?
Loaded question. The obvious target is an hour or over. And bench testing and spreadsheet math shows us that we're well over that. But density, altitude, like where you're located, is a huge factor. What size wing are you flying? Are you fat? Are you skinny? That kind of thing.
I had to take my microphone off of mute. What do you mean fat?
Pretty looking guy, man. You'll be all right. We'll send you up there with a big battery.
Oh, man alive. I'm going back on mute now. Just kidding. We do have a Will Fly asked the question, does it work with the GoPro mod, or is the mod not necessary for the microphone?
So you won't need it at all.
You won't need it at all, okay?
No, you just need the GoPro audio adapter, which I think is like $50.
So with the electric paramotor, what kind of weight are we talking now?
So our current weight is about 52 pounds, right around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you get about an hour of flight, considering you're not fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just joking with you.
Yeah, somewhere in the range of, like, it depends on your mix. Like, if you're a big guy with a little wing, it's going to be a problem. If you're a little guy with a big wing, you're going to fly forever, right?
Yeah.
Like, the weight factor, regardless of whether or not you're flying electric or gas, just purely an observation.
Right. No. I'm just trying to throw a little humor in with the questions being asked. So,
Yeah.
no, I'm 230 at 6 foot. So, I mean, and I'm on a 27-meter wing, so it's pretty lofty. So I'm just curious now for myself about how long, because I don't really fly longer than an hour without coming back, landing, getting a Twinkie, and then going back up in the air. I made Tommy laugh out loud.
You look like a Twinkie guy, man.
What kind of recharge times are you looking at?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, it's not.
We don't
I mean,
yet.
I know you're still in development stages and everything, but it would be cool to, come down, plug it into your car or a generator or something, fly in the morning, then be able to fly in the evening or something like that.
Are they swappable batteries, so you can like land, take out the old battery, put in a new one, put that one on a charger, go fly? Or is
You
that
absolutely can. Yeah, the container itself right now is a bolt-on design for top 80 as a replacement, and obviously we can match any bolt pattern for any frame. It doesn't matter. But yeah, it's fully swappable within the design, and it's kind of a two-piece design, with the battery being separate.
I've seen some paramotors that are able to like fold down into like almost a little suitcase. Is that something that you're trying to do too, as far as like the electric paramotor?
So no, we do have a frame design, and we made a pretty valiant attempt at producing that, only to get our ass handed to us. Welding titanium and repeatable process at scale or manufacturing is incredibly, incredibly difficult. So we've put that on pause for the time being and are going to kind of focus efforts on, the product space that we're winning in, which is kind of the smaller stuff, and then obviously the electric over the long term. And until we can get our hands and head in the frame stuff, but no folding frames.
Okay.
How about the propeller? Is it going to use a propeller that's already out there, or will it be a new proprietary sort of thing?
Yeah, alchemy. We have a really interesting calculator for determining propeller requirements, but it'll most likely be an E-proper helix. We're currently testing with helix props, and they've worked rather closely with us in some of the in the development process. So we're basically giving them specs that we think are feasible, and they're giving us propellers.
Interesting. Is there any other questions in the chat that we need to address? It's past his time on the show, and I don't want to keep him on any longer than he has to. And we appreciate you, Ryan.
All good. Yeah, happy to hang out. We can stay for a couple more minutes.
It looked like a lot of people were comparing the size of their wings in the chat. And Brooke says, "Nice beard."
Thanks.
Oh man.
What kind of batteries? What's the technology? Is it lithium polymer, lithium ion?
Lithium ion. We've got a few different cell picks. We actually bought from Zero. I think there were closeout cells from Zero Motorcycles. 12,600 of those cells, and they're VTC6. So Sony VTC6 cells from Murata directly from the factory. Yeah, long story short, that seems to be the cell of choice, even though that there are slightly better options. They're only slightly better by like 15 or 18%. So it's not, it's hard to even place a number behind that, but right now it's VTC6.
We have Will Fly donated $5 to the show.
Thank
Will
you.
Fly, my man. Thanks, Will.
I can't wait to meet him at Swanee, just so you guys know.
Oh, he's gonna be at Swanee?
Yeah, you won't be though, but it's all right.
Hey, I told you I would make a valiant effort.
Ryan, are you planning on going to any fly-ins to show off your stuff?
I do Salton Sea. I didn't get to go this year because of the newborn, but that's probably about it. I will be at Sun and Fun this year, but the aircraft side of things, on the paramotor side of things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time. You gave us 5 extra minutes that you weren't expecting. You got a newborn, you got family to take care of.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah,
Thanks,
definitely
guys.
congratulations. Thank you so much for coming on the show, taking out time and answering questions. You're more than welcome to jump on anytime that you want to. And after you leave, I'll let everyone know what you told me earlier about a giveaway.
Yeah, we do a giveaway, and then I'm going to throw a couple of things in the chat so you guys can see. It'll be in the chat here, but you guys can share it with the rest of the community. Give me just a second to pull that up.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of newborn, is it a baby boy or baby girl?
2 girls, thank God. I don't know what I would do otherwise, to be honest. I was such a terrorist as a child. I feel lucky to have 2 girls. All right, so the links that I posted in chat, one is an actual audio test and kind of live feedback test of the headset from Matt Minyard. And the second is kind of a full video overview of me just walking through the headset and its current state of affairs. So you guys are literally the first people to see that and share as you see fit. I got to run.
Awesome, dude.
Thank you so much.
Right now.
Appreciate
Thanks
you.
for joining us, Ron. Peace out, man.
Thanks so much, dude.
Later.
Hey, real quick, Ben from Paramotor NC, North Carolina, he said to Ryan he appreciates you for pushing the innovation into our sport. I wanted to say that before we left, but just know I try to get it out there. But anyways,
I will. I'll go ahead and let him know because he's extremely generous on helping us with a donation tonight. Anything on his website. So this spin that's going to be coming up in about a half an hour is anything on his website. And if you want the strobe lights, it's a strobe light. You want the smoke, get the smoke. If you want the power floats, it's yours. Anything except for the headsets. Sorry about that. But so this is going to be a spin. Anyone that has donated anything in the super chat, every $5 that you donated, that's 1 spin. Have you been able to keep up with all the donations and everything, JP?
The previous
I
shout out to Tyler Vowles.
yes, sorry.
He just gave another $15. I believe he gave in the chat earlier, did he?
Yeah.
Yes. From the previous chat, I think we had Kent Stamey with 50. Is that correct?
50 and I believe it was 10.
Another 10. Tyler Vowles, 25. I saw Mark. Which Mark was it that donated 50?
No, that was
$49.99.
no. I believe it was. I believe Kent Stamey did. Kent, if you could put that in the chat, I believe you did 50 and 25 because I think it was 75 or something before the show even started.
I wrote down 50 from Kent, Tyler Vowles 25, Mark, but I didn't know who Mark because I couldn't see the other.
Mark George.
Was it Mark George?
Yep.
Yes, he did $49.99.
Thank you very
Somebody
much.
just called Bill H.O.
And then we got Kent.
This is the wheel as it sits right now.
Yeah, John Wayne just gave $20, $19.99. Thank you, John.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. What we're going to be doing tonight, because we got this huge thing that PPG Smoke is giving away. We are going to be doing a couple of things with your donations tonight. We are getting the paramotor calendar ready. We got a huge thing that we're going to talk about next week because we are going to be giving away something to how can I say this without saying it wrong? We're going to give away something that you guys are helping us buy to give to a disabled vet that needs something in our sport. That's about as generic as I can get, guys. That's about as generic as I can get.
Very well put.
Dang,
We got
Mark
more
George.
donations, guys.
Yeah, Mark George just donated $14.99. Kelby Cox $9.99.
I like what Kelby wrote.
When I win, he wants to give it to Todd at Resurgence PPG, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we're trying to do.
Exactly. So we're putting together this huge project. I mean, a bunch of huge projects. Everything that you guys are doing, all the donations that you're giving, it's turned back around and put back into ClearProp TV. All the things that we're doing for, we'll say Resurgence, that we're doing for the community, that we're doing for people just in general, just you guys, everybody. We're trying to get everything. We're trying to help a lot of people out, and we totally appreciate the donations that you've been giving. We're putting together some customized flags from ClearProp. We're doing the different calendars. We're giving away, actually, we're buying things for the disabled vets that need these things after they go to school and they need the things. I'm being very generic because there's some things I just can't say on the show, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to be buying these things to give to the vets from your donations. So that's what we're doing. So thank you very much. Your donations are helping lots of people.
Hey,
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, Sean, you know what I just realized, and I wish Ryan was still on here,
What's that?
but my flotation,
Mm-hmm.
can you see it or no?
I'm not on that screen. Sorry. Let me go back.
PPG Smoke, baby. Is the flotation my flotation that I use is from PPG Smoke.
Let me spotlight you. Let me spotlight you. Go ahead and show it real quick.
Oh,
Everybody won't be able to see it.
All right, here we go. I don't know. There it is.
What happened?
PPG's
There should be a little string dangling from that. Can you pull that real quick? I just wondered what happened.
Can you pull my finger from over there?
hey, JP, if you come to Swanee, I promise you, while you're sleeping, I will pull it. Wait a minute. That didn't sound right. Hold on. Let me backtrack here.
Hey, speaking of flotation, I got a good buddy that would probably be in the market for some flotation that doesn't go off when you're foot dragging ponds. So, so Derek Trout was down in Florida a few weeks ago, and he was foot dragging one of
Was
the
that a
lakes.
PPG smoke unit?
I don't know.
Doesn't
but
Aviator
I know.
push the power floats? He's a big
Yeah.
Aviator guy, and Aviator owns power floats. So I bet he had a power float.
I bet it was, but he had to make it a emergency landing in the cow field because his flotation was
That's hilarious.
inflated while flying.
John Wayne just donated $50.
Holy crap! You guys are out of control.
Thank you,
Is
my
someone-
chatters. Keep it coming,
someone
chatters.
writing
I love
down-
you guys.
Is someone writing down the people that are doing this
I'm adding them to the wheel.
and
Thank
the people and how much? Because I
Did
haven't.
somebody get? Did
I want
everybody
to say
get?
on a positive note
Go ahead, Amy.
that Kelby said that whatever if Kelby Cox wins, Oh, did you? I missed it because everybody was talking to give it to Resurgence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wondering if anybody got their stimulus check in the group, because where's everybody getting all this money at?
Everybody was talking.
No, right? I know. I'm waiting for my. Is it the third one? Yeah.
Who's
Hey,
dragging?
Shane. Shane, the check's in the mail, Shane. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on it.
Oh, this is
Your
by
son's coming through Texarkana, Sean. Is that right?
Is what?
He's Dragon Camper say he's coming through Texarkana.
Oh, is he right now?
Do
On
not know.
purpose?
He says, Mark, I'm coming through Texarkana if you got anything going to Gramps.
Wow.
Is he going there on purpose?
He's
If
hot
we
shot.
were here, you fruitcake.
Oh, I didn't have no fruitcake.
Hey, you had some freeze dried astronaut strawberries though, didn't you?
It's not actually food.
It's not. For all of you that don't know what that was all about, you need
Yeah.
to go over to, is it, Amy, what's the
The
.com?
parachick.
TheParachick.com.
TheParachick.com.
And you can all see Shane being lost as all get out.
I saw that. That was crazy. I'm writing down everyone that has donated in the chat, and I will go through real quick and say your name and how much you donated. And here in 15 minutes, we're going to be doing the big spinning wheel. So please make sure that you stay here for just a couple more minutes so you can win. And then tonight, when you win, you're going to go over to ppgzone.com/podcast. And in case you didn't know, which you probably didn't know because we've been doing a lot of stuff in the background here, we are trying to come up with a server that we can do many things for the community. And Josh Perry over at ppgzone.com gave me a call and said, hey, instead of doing, your paramotor friends and I'm doing PPG Zone, how about we merge together and make, one page that can help everybody out there. So that's what we're doing. And we'll be talking about that a little bit after 8 o'clock because Josh is out flying right now. So
no, I'm here now.
Oh, you are? You're here? Oh,
I'm here.
Josh.
Well,
hey Josh, what's up, man? How did that helmet work out for you? That I seen
I
you.
love it. I just got done using it.
Where's mine? Where are you gonna get mine?
I think it's in Italy still.
Oh, okay.
I need a new helmet.
You know what?
love that thing, man.
Helmet.
I don't have a helmet.
Honestly, though, it does. It takes away the freedom of a normal skateboard helmet because you're full, enclosure. So I think it's just gonna be my winter helmet.
Yeah. It looks cool, man, but I don't think I'd wear it all the time.
It's just to keep my face warm.
Hey, PPG Pirate just donated $25 to the chat.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and go through my list and make sure I got everyone. Kent Stamey, before we even jumped on the other string that didn't work. Sorry about that, guys. Donate 50. Tyler Vowles 25. Mark George 50. Kent another 10. Tyler Vowles 10. And then I think we moved over to this chat. And since this chat will fly 5, Tyler Vowles 15, John Wayne 20, Mark George another 15, Kelby Cox 10, Bill H 5, Mark H
Thanks,
20,
Bill. I like the comment.
John Wayne 50, and PPG Pirate at 25 just now. Did I miss anybody? If not, or if I did, just say something in chat. Let me know that I missed you, and I'm so sorry.
Bill H says that he loves ppgzone.com.
Oh gosh.
There we go.
.com. And I'm glad that Josh is here. I'm glad that Josh is here. There's a lot of things that this website can do. It would take me a long time to build on the server that I was starting to build our paramotor friends on. So what are some of the cool things, Josh, that PPG Zone has that Facebook doesn't have, that Instagram does not have, Snapchat doesn't have? What's the cool stuff And if you don't want to say it, I will definitely say what I think. And
Well,
you already
you're
know
gonna
what I think because I already talked to you about 2 hours the other day on our meeting.
Well, I don't use any other form of social media. I don't even know what Snapchat is. So you're gonna have to tell me what it
That's
has.
when you go, hey, what's going on?
But anyway, I created PPG Zone to be a North American forum, basically. I saw, I think it was Paramotor Planet or another forum was mainly for Europe. So I saw it as an opportunity to create a forum or community per se. And like I said, I don't use any social media at all. I don't use Facebook. I don't use any of it other than Reddit occasionally. So I created this and I kind of cloned it to be just like Facebook. You know, you got your wall, you got your connections or friends, you got groups. Each group has a forum, each group has a gallery, and like any community, it's only as good as the amount of people that are on it. And what I'm seeing is it's really, really hard to pry people off of Facebook. They do not want to get off of it. So I've been working on it for 2 years. Front page is kind of more or less content. Anything that you can learn from a video, I post those on the front page. Any events I find, I put those also on the front page. And then you'll also see all the forums and discussion, but it's only me posting right now. So you'll see me talking a lot to myself. But other than that, I saw Sean was kind of doing the Paramotor Friends, and I called him. I'm like, hey, you know, let's combine efforts on this and let's stop duplicating efforts and make something awesome for the community. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm open to suggestions, thoughts, ideas, opinions. What's up, Mark? Vertical Lines, shout out.
Yeah.
He just gave $50 and Kent Stamey gave another $10.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, Mark
Wow.
Vertical Lines, he's my brother. My brother from another mother.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, anyway, that's what I did with PPG Zone. It's mainly a Facebook clone because that's the way I thought it'd be really easy to get people off of Facebook was to give them exactly what they had originally, but give them control of their data and not collect their data and not make them a product per se. So PPG Zone, it's pretty much you have a profile, you have your own activity feed, which is a wall, and you control the data. If you want to delete your account, there's a setting on your profile page that will wipe everything out. And you'll go bye-bye on the PPG Zone. So if you guys haven't been there, like I said, the front page is mainly content. There's a member map, there's a member list, so you can see people in your area that you fly with. There's about 100 members on there right now. So I'm just hoping to grow the site some more. I'm hoping Sean can help me do that. So
He is helping us because I am spending hundreds of dollars on a server, and what he's doing is he's letting us use not only the server but all the modules and stuff that he already owns that he's spent money on. That's made this worth a lot of money, and he's just like, hey, how about you guys just use this, don't worry about it. So we decided to kind of merge the two websites together. We're going to stick with PPG Zone, and paramotorfriends.com will eventually go to the PPG Zone site. Let me tell you what I like about this real quick, and then we'll go ahead and move on a little bit. It has a members directory, and that's one of the things that I wanted to do on Paramotor Friends was have a members directory, a pilot directory. I wanted to be able to say, all right, where are the pilots? Where are they around me? Let's get together because I want to go fly, right? Well, he already has that, and what's really cool is he has a map. So he has a whole United States map, and when you put where you are located, it pops up, boom, in that area on the map. So you can actually see the pilots around you. Get up with them on PPG Zone, say, hey, I didn't know that you were, right across the street from me. Let's go fly and go fly. So you got flying buddies. I really like that a lot. Another thing that I like is that he has all of the fly-ins right there, all of them in all detail. I mean, he's put a lot of work into this.
I'm going to interrupt you right there.
Yes.
I have as much detail as I can find on the events. Right now, it's very limited. I found the events, I found their dates, but there's really, I spent hours scouring on Facebook, scouring USPPA's calendar, our Paramotor Nation. This guy's got a great events section too. And everybody's pretty limited on the information right now. So if you happen to know any information on any of the fly-ins on PPG Zone, by all means, send it, post it up on the activity feed, or send it to josh@ppgzone.com.
So there's several people in the chat saying, show us the map.
Okay, let me jump on here real quick and go to PPG Zone. And let me go ahead and share my screen because, hey, I'm doing it, but you can't see it. That's silly, right? So let's go ahead and optimize.
I got a quick question. How is there 40 people watching this and we only have 19 thumbs up?
Oh, wait a minute.
Linda, let's go. Chop, chop, Linda.
I know. Okay, Paramount's talking right now, so you all, my chatters, you need to step it up. Just gonna say, you just step it up.
So it's under event calendars right now, and Josh has graciously made me an admin of this website, and we are collaborating on how to make this even more amazing. So with your help, make a profile, look around it. Tell us what you think, because, with us being computer engineers, always we're like, hey, this is cool. Look at all these cool things that we can do. And we can do this, we can do that. But what features do you guys like? What do you want? This feature I really like. So let's just say that we want to go here. We click view detail, and now you can see all the information, the date, the map, the days. I mean, this is really cool where you can actually see how long it's going to be until that. You can add it to your Google Calendar, and you can even talk about stuff down below. So down below, you can say under responses here, any information that we're missing, you can just say, hey, can you please add this? Members. So here's a member list, which I really like. So there's a list. I thought I was following everybody, but apparently there's a couple people that just jumped on recently. And member map. This is my favorite part of this entire website. So now I can see in the United States, where everybody's located. So as I zoom in, I can't zoom in. There we go. As I zoom in, I can see where I am and different pilots all around me. And these pilots that you can see right here are the people that joined PPG Zone and said, hey, this is where I am, and here's my information. See, Sean in Conway, Arkansas. So if you ever want to fly and you're around the area, just go, hey, Sean, let's see this. There he is. I want to, look at the information. There's my information here. You can send me send me a message if you want to, and say, hey, let's go flying. All right, we are at 7:56. We got 4 more minutes until we spin the big spinning wheel. If you guys just got here or you're just waiting, we are going to be giving away anything on ppgsmokes.com website. So when we spin, if you win, you can choose anything that you want. If you spin and you win and you're like, hey, you know what? This is great, but I really don't. I have everything that that Ryan has on PPG Smoke. Let's go ahead and spin again. You guys can say that too.
Walter wants to know where he is on the map.
But if you're not showing up on the map, you just have to go to your profile and literally edit the field and click save.
Josh, he's in Australia. Josh, he doesn't count.
I thought he was in Melbourne.
Okay. It's a joke.
Yeah. By the way, Walter has won a bunch of stuff. We're actually combining or getting a nice big package for him that we're putting together. Mark from Paraswag is donating a shirt to him. Dragoncampers.com has a shirt for him too. And Paramount USA's Robert is sending something too, right?
Paraglidingsock.com.
So
I will be sending as well, Sean, a support shirt for Walter. And Chris from My Dog is Choking is in the chat. Hello, Chris.
Yeah, exactly. I was
But
welcome.
yeah, I will be. When do I need to send that out to you, Sean?
We probably won't be able to send anything out until June, which is all right. It gives us months to find more people
Right.
that want to bring something in.
Okay.
I will leave my address in the description down below. Not right now, but probably after the show's done. You can always go over to PPG Zone, find my profile, and I'll put information there. If you go to ppgzone.com/podcast, you'll find all of our information as far as our podcast there.
I have a question for Josh real quick.
Yep.
When you were showing where all the pilots are located on the map, and Sean was going over about how you can message someone if you're in the area, you find someone in the area you want to fly with. Does it have the capability to notify your phone when someone sends you a message?
It's in the works. I'm working on published web apps, so you can install it on iOS or Android, like you can download from the Play Store. But when I got together with Sean recently, we got a lot of features that we're excited about, and it's going to take a lot of time to develop these features. So I got a running list, and that is on the list.
Yeah. So right now you just have to kind of check it every 30 minutes or hour.
Or you can have it send you an email.
Oh, okay. And then your email alerts on your phone that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I gave him a huge list of things that I wanted to do with my site that I would like to do with this site, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing? This is not a list. This is a novel.
Wow.
Amy gives another $20, man.
Can't stand with $20 again. Oh, another $20. Jeez.
Yeah.
You guys got to see this wheel.
He's on
It's never
fire.
been
Yeah, he's trying to
before.
keep me giving. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm done.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question, Sean. If I send you Walter a 2X support shirt, and I also send a Schmedium support shirt, will he put it on a kangaroo?
I hope so.
No, you put it on a koala bear.
Put it on a roo.
Yeah, put it on a roo.
Yeah, put it on a roo.
Hey, did you guys see that that video that everybody's already seen where somebody landed and a kangaroo came after him?
Kangaroo 4-year-old video. Like, get off, get off.
Is there anybody that hasn't seen it? Let me know. Let me know. Have you seen this one?
I
Because
don't think I've seen that.
You have not
Brian,
seen
if you-
Brian?
Brian,
I
if
have
you've
not
not
seen it.
seen, if you have not seen this video, you need to hop over and see it.
Dude, if there wasn't a hay bale in it, I didn't watch it.
you know, hey, if somebody could find it, not JP because he's working on that spinning wheel thing.
I'll
Yeah, he's got another $5 or another name to add to it.
Florian?
Yeah. Help me out, Brian. You got a PhD.
Jim Samard also donated another $5. Appreciate both of y'all.
My goodness gracious, thank you so much. We got 38 people watching, 26 thumbs ups.
Apparently, my reading is good as my math tonight. Just so you know.
What'd you say?
No, I was like, Brian, tell me the name of that person that just gave the $5 because I'm out. In my math, 88. I'm like, yeah, it's 22 shy of 100. No, it's 12, you moron. But I kept just in my head, it wouldn't let me say it. So here it is, Brian.
I started to jump.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
Jump in there. Math is
Look at
my
this,
background,
Brian.
but
My man just landed, relaxing. Kangaroo come out of nowhere.
Watch him slap at him.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
how dare that kangaroo come up into a public park like that?
Oh, my gosh. That's
Uh-oh.
amazing. That's funny.
What the heck are you watching, Shane?
That's not me.
I like the video of it where he has the guy actually, you can hear his voice at the reaction of the kangaroo.
I know he's like, hey, kangaroo, how you doing? Next thing you know, he's like, hey, get away from me. Get away from me.
It's like, dude.
Shout out to Adam Giles in the chat, another $10. And Florian, I said her name right.
Florian, Jim Samnard, 5. Kent Stamey. Oh, Kent Stamey at kentstamey.com. He won the bonus flag in episode 57. So we got him his very own .com that's going to go on his very own flag. Oh, which reminds me, since we have so many people here, you probably are winners from past shows and donators. Please do me a favor. Go over to ppgzone.com/podcast. There is a place to put your information in there. If you've ever won anything, please resubmit that you won, what episode, what you won. And this is where we're going to put all the winners. If you donated, click the little check mark down below that you've donated, because we want to send you something also. We want to be able to thank everyone that has ever donated, that has ever won in the future. Once we get a little bit of money and we get these other little things that we're going to get in the future. Once again, this is all done by your donations. We don't have any company sponsors that are doing this for us. This is just from you guys, and we totally appreciate you. On that note, real quick, carepp.com. They are doing something for us. Since we're doing a lot of print work, and they're the ones that are going to be doing the calendar for us also, they're going to give us a discount code. So if you go to carepp.com and you click the do-it-yourself printing, use the code PARA21, P-A-R-A 21. I'll put that down below also later. You get, I forgot the amount of discount, but it's really awesome. Kent Stamey just donated $20. Shane, tell us.
I can't. None of them are clean.
Tell us a joke. Shane.
Kent, you might as well just go buy it.
I know.
Wow.
Oh my God. I can't stop smiling tonight. I'm having so much fun.
He donated $20. I think
He says it's got a disclaimer in the donation that says, "Tell us a joke, Shane."
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's donated $20 for you guys to.
Aren't I a joke enough? Have you not heard my math and my reading skills tonight?
Oh,
That's why this joke is going to be really awesome.
Oh,
No.
I'm waiting. Good thing I'm sitting down.
I will. What is it?
No pressure.
So
look up one on the internet real quick or something. Come on.
No. I'm right here with you. Look, I'm looking at you.
Just Google it. $20 joke.
Hold on now.
I know, right?
So, what did the little boy say when Pillsbury Doughboy bent over?
Oh my gosh.
He has dough balls.
I think that's PPG rated, so I guess we'll.
The home dad.
I was racking my brain trying to come up with something PPG friendly.
Yeah.
John Wayne in the chat gave $20 to keep you from telling a joke. And JP has had his hand up for a while. What you want, JP?
I want to take a screenshot.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh gosh. I know you do this and then I'm not ready.
You're never ready, Linda.
What is a mermaid wash her tail in?
What?
Tide.
Tide.
Oh, man.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Cheeseburger.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Hey, Shane,
What?
do you mind if I give it a shot?
Yes, let's hear it, Tommy.
All right, Tommy, it's all you.
What kind of underwear do clouds wear? Thunder pants.
Thunder?
Thunder pants.
I get it.
Underpants instead of underpants. Okay. Is that a dad joke? Or?
Bad joke.
He said
Hey,
clouds.
Shane,
I thought he said
Shane,
clowns.
where's the
Yes.
Pink Panther take his trash?
Oh my gosh, don't.
I don't know.
Da-dum, da-dum.
The dump,
Da-dum,
the dump, the dump.
No, that's like, what did the Pink Panther say? What did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on the ant? Dead ants. Dead ants. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant.
Oh my gosh, they're all groaners.
They are all groaners.
I love the Pink Panther though.
You guys are helping us out so much. And once again, before we spin the wheel, what you're doing is you are helping us buy a item that a disabled vet will be able to use since they went to training and doesn't have this particular thing to help them get up in the air. And this is what you guys are going to be buying with these donations. So we're going to be talking more about that next week. So make sure you tune in next week so you know what we're talking about. It's going to be so awesome. You won't believe it. All right, guys. It's 8:09. Do we want to spin the wheel now, or do we want to wait for a couple more donations?
Real quick, did Amy? I heard about the kidnapping at your school today.
There was not. Go ahead and tell the joke.
No, they woke him up. He was fine.
It took me a minute. It took me a minute. But I got it.
That was the best one of the night.
Yeah.
Hey, Shane, that thing went.
That was good.
Hey, that went over
That was
my
worth
head
the
too.
$20.
Don't feel bad.
Oh,
Amy.
kid
I was like,
napping.
what?
Yeah, kidnapping. Say it went over Brian's head too. Come on, Brian.
Walter said, "Don't give up your day job, you clown."
You clowns. No, don't give up your day jobs, you clowns.
Wake up at 2:00 in the morning. He's like laughing his ass off. He's like, "Oh yeah, I just got that."
Kidnapping.
Hey, how's that greenhouse coming, Brian?
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
Brian.
yeah, it's coming incredible. I've got so many strawberries and tomatoes that are putting on right now. It's crazy. I'm gonna be making another video soon on the greenhouse. I got tons of video to process from Florida. I just been preoccupied with other stuff the last couple of weeks, you know.
Gotcha. Well, we're going to spin the wheel here in just a moment, but before we do, I want to thank everybody that has joined us. I want to thank Ryan from PPG Smoke. He's going to be donating anything off his site to the winner on the spinning wheel of Winnie Things. So we appreciate you, Ryan, and thank you for coming on the show. We want to thank JP Tulo at jptulo.com. He has been going crazy trying to put your names on the wheel. Every $5 that's donated, that's one spin on the wheel. So you give us $20, he's got to type in your name 4 times. So everyone, please, in the super chat, please thank JP Tulo for everything that he's done. We also got PPG Shane at ppgshane.com, which has, I guess he's going to go find another joke for us. So thank you, Shane, for telling jokes, being on the panel, and everything that you do in the background. PPG Brian Haybale, Brian Waller, by Brian Haybale, Brian Waller.
I go by anything you call me, man. It's all good.
We'll just call you PPG Brian.
Just gonna call him late for dinner.
Yeah. So we're not going to call you late for dinner.
Florian, another $15 in the chat. Appreciate that. Make sure you got them on the wheel.
Thank you very much. So thank you, PPG Brian, for everything that you do on the show also. We also got ParaMomUSA.com. We appreciate you. She's our cheerleader.
Oh, my God. I'm like blown away tonight by the chatters and the donations and everything. We love you guys. I just wanted you to know. I love you.
We definitely love you all. We definitely appreciate you. We also have PPG Tommy in the house.
What's up, guys?
He's local over here, and he helps me a lot. He helps me a lot trying to get up in the air. Oh my goodness gracious! Great balls.
We got to address the elephant in the room, man.
In 2 minutes, we will address that elephant. But let me continue to say thank you for everybody. PPG Tommy, ppgtommy.com. Check that out. Josh Perry with ppgzone.com. When you sign up for ppgzone.com, I bet he's going to friend you right away because hey. He's the man over there. If you need anything, definitely talk with him. And also,
remember Tom from MySpace?
he's best friends with Tom from MySpace. That's so funny.
Oh no! Shane.
And we also have Mark and Amy George from Paraswag USA. Thank you for jumping on here. And I guess we're gonna have to address the elephant
Hello. Hello.
We told Shane that he needs to grow up his hair so he can donate to the Locks of Love, and look at how much he's done so far.
Hey, you put some Miracle Grow on that stuff, didn't you?
You guys were talking about a greenhouse, and I just walked through mine, and
boom.
Apparently my greenhouse is set on Fabio. I don't know what that means.
JP, we have got to take another screenshot, brother.
Oh,
No, I know, huh?
Yeah, that's got to happen.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like
Oh.
someone from the
I can't even. I can't even.
How does he look uglier?
I appreciate you.
How is that
Big
possible?
old smile on my face, brother.
Ready?
Wow.
1, 2,
Get
3.
in here, Mark.
Perfect.
All right. Sorry, Mark. Too late.
Oh well, I don't know.
Oh my God.
To answer the question, just to answer the
Look
questions.
at you. I can't.
Hold on. If any of you guys were wondering, the drapes does match the curtains.
Oh, we were not.
Or the
wondering.
carpet. What is it?
Josh is like, what the heck is going on here?
Shane, do you have a Twinkie that you could hold right now?
I wish I had some Twinkies because I feel really heated right now. I don't know why. My head is on fire. It's like not breathing anymore.
My goodness gracious. And you know what, guys? This is what Clear Prop TV Paramotor Podcast is all about. It's about just getting together with friends, hanging out, having a good time, laughing, and talking about paramotors. You know, the most drama-free time that life should be right here in all the different shows that go on every week. So, Fabio, wherever he is in this. That's crazy.
Have we got a website to give away? ShaneGotHair.com.
Shane.
You guys didn't see him pop up there, but he's waving his hair around there.
I can't.
Hey, Shane, do the little flick thing.
There.
Where you flick that.
Wait a minute. John Wayne said, "Didn't I date you once, Shane?"
Clean hairstyle there at screen.
Dragon Camper said Little Debbie's big sister.
It was definitely in the late 80s.
I'm talking like Wayne's World here. You're totally Wayne's World.
Yeah, do Wayne's World. Party on. Excellent. Oh my God.
Just so you know,
Excellent.
hey, just so you know, this is the first time my wife and my daughter have both been in this room laughing. Just so you know.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's really warm though. I don't get it.
Shane, you need a perm.
A perm? Make
Yeah.
it all-
You can call me Big Perm.
You need a perm.
Big perm.
Oh.
For anybody that's listening to this podcast, we're really sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can go to clearproptv.com and come on over and check it out because holy.
And anybody else that's left in the chat, why? Shoot the beer out your nose. I dare you.
No, I get in my hair. You know how hard it is to get that out of here? I gotta get another, hey, I gotta get another beer. I'll be right back.
He's loving that wig thing like way too much. I'm getting scared.
Wow.
Hey, when he gets back, guys, we need to tell him he's pretty. He might need that. There he is.
Wow.
He done stuck his finger in an electric socket somewhere in between getting the
I
beer.
like that.
Any worse, it did.
You got to go for those grow lights.
Hey, just so you
dang.
know, hold on. That light socket, that circuit's still live. Just so you know.
He's like, you're like Shirley Temple's brother.
We apologize.
He's gonna start singing. He's gonna start singing 9 to 5 here in a minute.
We apologize, but all the donations from last week has been spent on wigs.
Oh.
You're like you need Jerry curl.
I don't even. I have no
It's Soul
words.
Glow.
Oh my gosh.
I have poor Sean. Sean's like,
Hey,
oh
Shane,
gosh.
can you do me a huge favor,
Shane.
please? Can you put in one of those? Can you put that curly wig on underneath your PPG helmet and take a selfie in flight with that thing popping out of it?
Yes. I gotta take a picture with my helmet on. It's in my truck. Don't worry about it. I can do it later.
Your wife doesn't know me, but she already doesn't like me.
You make that your profile picture. PPG
Hey,
post.
Shane, you need to say Rick James beat.
No, look, no dead ends.
Oh,
Split ends.
oh,
No
Hey,
split
those
ends.
split ends. Those are beautiful.
oh.
Lots of love.
I don't know what to say. I mean, he's got the sexy going on. I don't know. I don't know what to
This
say.
this is what I think. If you think that he looks better with hair, please give us a thumbs up right now.
What am I watching?
God, you're gonna force this thing on me, huh?
Oh,
Oh, baby
Oh, no.
Babbitt.
you got a bunny.
This is
Oh.
dinner tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you gotta, Shane, you gotta make that your profile picture tomorrow for Facebook.
Yeah, we're
What if
taking
you
a
just need a canvas?
screenshot of this, and this
Get
will
a
be your
screenshot.
profile.
Will you
picture
take a
tomorrow.
selfie of that and send it to all your coworkers?
I know.
He goes, "Oh crap, that's right. This is live."
Wait,
None,
I wanna do it.
none of them know
Take
I
the
even have a
picture.
YouTube channel.
Okay,
It's
I'm taking
fun.
a picture.
Hey,
Here we
when
go.
you
And
you
which
sign
water
up for-
department did you say you worked at?
Take a picture.
The mail review.
Hey Shane, when you make a profile over at ppgzone.com, please put this one as your
Yeah.
your profile picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not my natural color.
I would say the show is going downhill, but we picked up a few viewers. So.
Oh, that's good.
Actually, we're a hair up from normal.
Oh,
Like,
man.
Our thumbnail, hey,
Hey,
our
Amy.
thumbnail has to be
Yeah.
Shane right now.
I was gonna say your hair doesn't match.
Oh my God.
Your
Amy,
hair.
Krista's asking a question.
You like the hair?
I liked Prince Valiant before this one.
Someone said he needed a perm, so he got one.
Just so you guys are wondering, I now have 2 hairs.
One hair and 2 hair.
Oh God. I can't. I don't.
I'll be here all night.
You'll be here all night.
I'll be here all night.
So we're gonna do a PPG Zone stand up on Friday. Shane?
Oh, there you go, Sean. PPGstandupcomedy.com.
Hey, why'd you say that out loud? Somebody's gonna buy that now.
Oh God.
It didn't appeal to me.
Oh.
We're needing a wheel spin. Spin the
All right.
wheels, what they're saying.
Time to spin the wheel. You guys, once again, thank you so much
That's good.
for all the donations. We totally appreciate you.
Got you, Bill.
So let me go over all the donators, right? The donators, the dominators, the donators. Before we even started, we had Ken Stamey with $50, Tyler Vowles 25, Mark George with 50, Kent. After we moved over to this place, Kent 10, Tyler 10, Will Fly. Is that Will Fly PPG.com? That's cool. Tyler Vowles 15, John Wayne with 20, Mark George. Is that PairswagUSA.com? Mark George, Kelby Cox, Bill, Mark H. Wait, doesn't Mark H have one also? Does he have a .com? No, we didn't get one for him. John Wayne 50, PPG Pirate. That's ppgpirate.com. All right. Kent Stamey with 10. That's kentstamey.com. Vertical Lines 50. Thank you very much, Kent Stamey. Again, another 20. Jim Subnard 5. Florian. I don't know how to say that last name. Does anybody know? Florian Zilch?
Sorry, I guessed on the first name.
I'm going to say little bit, huh?
Zilish. Florian Zilish.
And you got more for that $5. You got more of that 10-minute of fame because of your name. So thank you very much.
Florian.
All right.
Florian.
Adam Giles.
Florian.
With 20 or 10, which reminds me, Adam, you won last week on 58. I saw your email, but please go over to ppgzone.com/podcast. Put in your information into that little thing right there, and that way I have it, and I'll be able to start making that flag for you. PPG for Pirate last week got the strobe. Mark H got a flag. We also had Kent Staney with 20 tonight. John Wayne with another 20. I think that's what he said. Please don't have Shane say any more jokes. That's funny. And another Florian with $15. Holy
I didn't have to say any jokes.
Your hair said it all. So thank you very much for all the people that have donated. Make sure you tune in next week so you can see where all this money is going, because you will not believe it. It's going to be amazing. And I'm tearing up right now. What is that?
That is our wheel.
What is that? Oh my God.
Let's see that again. Let's see it again.
That is unbelievable.
Hold on, I can't see. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
And once again, guys, any thumbs up definitely helps. Holy smoke. Do me a favor, scroll through the name list real quick.
So if you count all those names and multiply it by 5, that's what was given tonight. That is incredible.
Yes, it is.
Is there a picture in the middle
smiling. I'm like so super excited.
Is there a picture in the middle of that wheel?
There is.
Where can they go to see that guy and their .com?
jptulo.com.
Is there another .com that you have now, JP? What is that?
jptulo.com and ppgjp.com. That's kind of a tongue twister.
Nice.
That's me.
PPGJP.
And you might recognize me from my recent TikTok that got 60,000 views, by the way.
I heard that's what 24 hours, right? That's like 24 hours?
24 hours, 60,000 views.
Amazing.
Yeah, you gotta fire that camera guy.
Yeah, it was an excellent camera guy that shot the video.
Now, to make this go a little bit longer, is there a way that you can make it spin a little bit longer while we're talking? And
I can do a 60-second spin. Right.
JP, what dance did you do in your TikTok video?
What's that?
What dance did you do in your TikTok video?
No
dances. Brian filming? No dances. That's so weird.
Wait a minute. Is there any way that would you, before we spin the wheel, would you want to show that TikTok video? How long is it? Just 60 seconds?
I think I can do that. It's like 20 seconds.
All right. I want to see this 20-second video that got 60,000 views in just 24 hours.
Wow.
I want to know what TikTok leggings were. That's why he was just typing in and trying to pull up automatically. All right.
So
he told me he got a bunch of views, and I filmed it, so I'll try to remember which one.
So we go to TikTok and go to JP Tulo. And then where do we go to see the 60,000 views?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. I remember that guy.
2.6K. And it's a video that's been around for a little while. It's been around since Sue and E.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't film that. Not unless you change the aspect ratio.
I did change it. I cropped it to fit the TikTok.
Because I always turn my phone sideways.
Oh, I know, and I posted it that way before.
You went down in foot drag.
I got no views, and I changed the aspect ratio of it, and that's when I got the views. And I put cool audio with it too.
So, really?
So you
here's the audio.
Desperado.
Yeah. Kill the music, or else we're going to be demonetized. We don't want to be demonetized because of your TikTok that's getting 60,000 views in 24 hours. Wait a minute.
I think we got some guys in the chat are anxious about the wheel spin.
Yeah, we need to get going on that.
Are we interested in that? Are we interested?
Guys, have a good night, all right?
They're getting ready to pull their hair out.
All right.
Everybody be good. I'll catch you next week. I want to appreciate everyone coming out. So.
Oh, JP, spin the wheel.
Oh, the wheel. I almost forgot about the wheel.
Oh no!
Come on,
That
spin
tonight
it.
or next week.
The round thing.
Wait a minute. Should we spin this next week? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, you want to spin it?
No.
Let's take a vote in the chat. See if anyone wants to spin it next
Hey,
week.
spin the wheel. You're getting people mad now.
Nobody's
I'm
going to
about-
get
I'm
mad
out.
because this is all for wonderful things. When we spin and it lands on you, do us a favor. If you want it, say, I want it. If you want us to spin again, please say spin again in the chat. Ready when you are, JP.
I'm looking for it. I lost it.
Oh, no.
God,
Did you
close
delete it?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, he deleted it. I guess.
Oh, that would be
Where's the
awesome.
wheel? We got to start all over.
No, it wouldn't. No, it would not be.
Oh, they're pulling their hair out now.
I literally lost. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Woo!
All right.
Did you change the spinny time?
I did 60 seconds.
All right, guys, we got 60 seconds of spin. During this time, once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us. Make sure you run over to ppgzone.com and make a profile. If you're a pilot, let us know where you're located so we can see you on the map. And whenever we're going across country, we can look at the map and go, hey, I don't know that's where JP lives. Let's go fly with him.
Hey, that's my line, bro.
Hey!
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Oh,
I just want you all to know right now that my laptop is freaking. It sounds like a turbine. Like it is overloaded right now with all this.
it's gonna be blue.
Oh, man.
It is
Wow.
gonna be-
Tyler?
Kent,
Kent Stamey's looking pretty good.
No,
Tyler?
Kent.
Tyler,
Mark?
George. It's gonna be
Oh
Tyler.
my goodness.
Tyler Valves.
Tyler?
He actually had a good strategy of breaking up his donations. It spread him out on the wheel a little bit. But I think everybody really did that. It's going to be Tyler.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes.
Where does Tyler need to go? ppgzone.com?
ppgzone.com/podcast.
We got Matt Minyard in the chat as well, by the way.
What's up, Matt?
Woo!
What's up, Matt?
I'm super,
Hi, Matt.
I'm super glad you see me right about now.
I know, right?
So in the chat, make sure that you say that you want it, Tyler, or if you want us to spin again. This is for anything on PPG Smoke's website, except for the
Here.
the new custom thing.
He says, I'll take it. Thank you.
All right.
Sir.
Well, hell yeah, he says I'm going to take it. That's an awesome thing to win.
Sean,
Yes,
I was
it is.
surprised he threw that out there, man. I was like, yeah, you know he's going to take it.
You know,
I would take it.
I would have taken it. I'm
option
telling you,
to
I
do
would have
it to
taken
me,
it.
Tyler. So
A couple of the people have made comments about wanting to donate it to research and stuff like that. So, you know, it's
it's fine.
legit.
Yeah,
But
it's
Tyler-
fine if you don't.
No, man, I would jump all over that. I would go to the website. You get to pick out whatever you want to. This is one of the first gifts that we've given away for the show that you can actually have a choice in what you want. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they did give us some lamels that we gave away on one show, and also a chase cam on another show. So they've been very, very generous at letting us, give away some of their stuff, which is amazing, and we totally appreciate them, and we totally appreciate everyone.
Tyler says, you float sound good to me.
That sounds
yeah.
good to me. So go to ppgzone.com/podcast. Fill out the form. Let us know that you won something on this episode, which is episode 59. Holy smokers. And anybody that's donated, please go to the same place, ppgzone.com/podcast. Fill out that form, but down below, make sure you hit that you donated, because we want to be able to do something great for everyone in the future. And we are getting up with Jim over at carepp.com. and we're going to be giving away a lot of fun stuff, a lot of custom things, and that's what I wanted to do. Make sure this is fun, give away custom stuff, talk about paramotors. It's all about the fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything that you want to say or talk about before we open up this to the public and let anybody that wants to join us can join us here in the Zoom meeting? Before
Hey
we,
Matt, I wanted to holler at Matt and ask him how the trip down to the islands and the flying and camping went.
yeah. I think he needs to jump on and let us know. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I think there's a hair in my beer. I think it's from me.
A hair in his beer. Oh my goodness. You are hilarious. I know I stretched on that one, but you
Matt
know.
just said it's his first time for seeing the show, so
Sean, don't encourage him, Sean.
I'm glad he found his way here.
Matt, we're sorry, man. We're sorry you found us. It's it's a fun show to watch, man.
Sad, embarrassing.
It's rough.
Yeah.
All right, so the meeting ID and passcode are now in the chat. You guys just put that into your Zoom thing. What is it? An app on your phone or a?
You're such a grandpa. It's called I know. I'm like that too. It's called something. You just get on there and click this and that, and yeah, that's how I call them. Yeah.
You millennials know how to do this crap. Just go ahead and
Yeah.
sign into Zoom. I don't even have to tell you. Just log in. You know what? They could probably hack it and be here.
Did you just call Linda a millennial?
No, I didn't call her no millennial.
I hear you say
Millennial.
Call her no millennial.
Listen, things are really tight on my brain right now. It's weighing me down, and I'm struggling here.
Are you a hothead?
PPG Tommy said he's got to go. I think that he has a something in the oven that he wants to eat. Could you tell us that for all the people that did not know, Tommy? Can you let us know what happened and why it took you an hour to eat?
Oh my God, it's so hot.
Oh no!
I opened my mouth and let these guys know too much. That's why, because I started to cook food that I never actually started.
So you put this in the oven, but never turn the oven on.
So an hour before the show started.
So the top of my head is warmer than your oven, is what you're saying.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Tommy. Thanks for jumping
on. Guys, y'all have a good one. It was nice
Bye.
hanging out with you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, that was pretty
I cannot wait to go back and to see you guys' reactions, because I wasn't looking. I couldn't look at nothing, dude. I was just dying inside, and then Brian's like, "We need to address the elephant in the room."
There's a big elephant, and Jim, you threw in $5 try to win one of those things from PPG Smoke. I saw that, so thank you for the donation. And Jim is the one that's going to be helping us create these calendars.
Right.
Has there been some pretty good submissions, pictures so far?
Real quick, Josh has made a gallery to upload the pictures now. So if you send them to me in the email, or if you upload them to Paramotor Friends, I am so sorry. But we made a great gallery. Josh made a big gallery that we can actually vote on. So Jim, you saw a couple that we had originally, and hopefully we
delete the test images out of there.
What's that?
Did you delete the test images out of there?
No.
Oh, was that the one of you in your underpants?
That was the parapants.
The parapants.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're calling those?
Yeah, we had a pair of socks too. But,
see what you did.
A pair of socks. I got a pair of wigs.
But I guess we're officially on the after show, so let's talk about anything paramotors and anything paramotor related, the cool stuff that we're going to be doing. I'm sure that everyone that donated was like, oh man, Tyler, but we definitely appreciate you. And like I said, come back next week, because we're going to show you what we're going to be doing with that money that you've donated. So thank you. Jim,
Yes, sir.
You got a code for us.
Yeah, pair 21 for 10% off.
For 10% off, going to carepp.com when you click the do-it-yourself printing. So if you want to get, what are some of the things that you can get for do-it-yourself printing? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You can do coroplast signs, you can do door hangers, flyers.
Stickers?
I should maybe look. Stickers, yeah. They're not contour cut or die cut, but they'll be rectangular or circle, and you can choose the diameter or the size. If you want something that is die cut or contour cut, that's something that I would have to do personally. So you'd have to check in with me.
You have to do that by hand? Would you have to pick
No,
those up
I don't do them by hand. I was
gonna say, because I work for a company that sells those cutters. I can hook you up.
Do you really? What do you
the,
work for?
The Graph Tech cutters.
Graph Tech. Okay. I've got a Suma. So it print and cuts.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, is that that's a combination machine though, right?
Yes, it is. So it has some drawbacks.
Yeah. We do the Canon plotters, and then you can get the Graph Tech cutter to go along with it with the software and print and cut, which is pretty nice. You can print out what you want, and then just take the sticker sheet, stick it into the cutter, and it automatically self-aligns and cuts everything out.
Yeah, that'd be pretty slick, that's for sure. And that actually might be something that I could consider in the future, because my machine is kind of cumbersome. I mean, when it does both, it slows things down, right? If I could print on it and then cut on something else, that would be awesome.
Yep. And what's cool about it is because the software communicates with one another. So once you've programmed it to print your stickers out, you can take that sheet that it just printed out, go over to the cutter, and it self-feeds itself. Like I said, it self-aligns it with the align markers, and it cuts everything out for you. And you can set the cut lines to where you can like leave little tabs so you can punch it out, so it doesn't just cut the whole thing out. It's pretty awesome, man.
Cool.
Hey guys, I'm gonna step away for about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be back.
Hey, I'm gonna have to head out too, guys. I want to thank everyone who donated tonight. Really awesome, even though these fingers are tired. Yeah, we really appreciate everything. Of course, it's going to a good cause, and yeah, you guys are awesome. That's what I love about this community. So keep it real, and I'll see you guys next week for sure.
Yeah, run over to TikTok and go to JP Tulo and show him some love by subscribing and give him those little heart things.
I know a lot of people aren't on TikTok, so what I'm trying to do is move my TikToks to YouTube. They're just short clips. It's just something I have fun with, and it's I enjoy it. So it's something to keep you occupied. It's stupid, but it's whatever. It's just another way to enjoy flying.
Cool.
So
I follow you on Instagram too.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't fit right in the YouTube screen, but it's whatever. I appreciate any love you guys give me. jp2lo.com. Thanks. Or ppgjp2.com.
Later, JP.
Thanks, guys. I'll catch you next week.
Appreciate what you do.
Thanks, JP.
Will Fly PPG's here too. Woohoo!
Hey, man. Good show.
Got Will in the house.
Love the hair, Shane.
Don't encourage him, Will.
That was
Will, I'm gonna wear that at the Swanee just for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, let me know if you need a haircut, Shane. I carry clippers with me in my camera. Oh man.
Obviously, they don't work very well. Look at that beard.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Hey,
The first
I like
time
the
I
beard,
met this
okay?
guy.
I like the beard.
looking manly, and it's not gray like mine. So
Oh, it is too. You see that spot right there? The longer it gets, the more obvious it is.
Okay, you're saying look at my gray hair. I'm saying look at my black hair.
Look at my white face.
Hair.
Yeah, raise your hand, you can see anything, any color in Mark's face at all.
Other than white.
Just the blush. Just him
He's
blush.
got to
Yeah,
move
I
down
got
to the
another
south
question
like me
for
and
Jim.
Shane, man.
Can you print water transfer?
I can, but I've never done it.
Mark
need to
sounds
get
like he sells copiers.
I need to get with
Yeah.
you on the water transfer stuff to see if you might be able to do something for us.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Is that what goes on the wings? The water transfer?
No, I can't say what that's for.
Surprise.
Yeah, it's for a
Ah.
project. Yeah, but send me an email, Jim, if you would. Mark, M-A-R-K, at paraswagusa.com.
Mark at PPGUSA.com.
Now you're
Okay.
getting like a ton of emails because everyone's like, hey, I'm just going to email them and say hi.
Perfect. Bring it. Bring it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and kill our live stream and just go ahead and talk paramotor all privately. Is that cool, guys? Is there anything that you want to say publicly before we cut stream?
Yeah.
Nope, that's cool.
Amy, what are some of the things that you're doing for Resurgence PPG with your paramotor or with your parachick pies?
Well, I've got the other name I'm going to use and set it up, and or I might just keep parachickpies.com since it's already out there, and because you and I and Mark talked about a few things with the other names I bought, but I think with the parachickpies.com, I'm just going to keep it and post events on there. When we go to an event, I'm only going to take pies to the events because it costs so much to ship, and so the only thing I'm going to start shipping now is going to be cookies. Different types of cookies and bars and brownies. So that I'll be updating the website for that. What's going to be shipped and pies are going to be only reserved for when we go to events and some at events.
And what you're doing is you're making pies and selling them and then giving the proceeds to Resurgence PPG.
Right. Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. And how do we get to your site so we can order some pies or cookies?
It is parachickpies.com. www.parachickpies.com. Yeah.
Now, when we go to your website, can we also donate directly to what you're doing to help maybe help you with your supplies to buy supplies or to help you out?
Well, I don't have a donate button, but I guess we could figure one out where they can just when they check out, they can just make a note. I guess I could make a thing that's just a donate, and they can click like instead of purchase be like a donate, and then do it that way.
She was going to do the pies, and she tested the pie shipping on Shane, and it didn't work out so well. So that's why she decided to start doing cookies.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Plus, it costs a lot more to ship a pie too. So.
Gotcha. So ppgshane.com is really lucky. He actually got some pie from Amy, and it was shipped because
No, it wasn't that lucky because it was over New Year's, so it got to him later because of that. Plus, I was guinea pig in a recipe that I will never try again.
Oops. Well, Amy, we appreciate what you do and helping with Resurgence PPG, and everyone make sure you go to parachickpies.com. Who else does some really cool stuff that we need to talk about? That
wait, real quick, in the YouTube channel, theparachick.com. And next time I come up, we're going to have an episode with you in the kitchen.
sounds good. Do we want to say anything about someone being a guinea pig in a couple of weeks?
Not yet.
Okay. Josh Perry over at PPG Zone. Like we said, he is the creator and maker and one that makes everything awesome. If you go over to ppgzone.com and make a profile, say hi to Josh and let him know what you think we need to do to the site to make it awesome, to make it to where it's like, you know what, let's go to PPG Zone instead of Facebook or Instagram or something like that. So make sure you go to ppgzone.com. Did I say that enough? ppgzone.com, ppgzone.com. Also, too, if you donated, make sure you go to ppgzone.com/podcast. Jim over at carepp.com. He's doing something for us. He's got the do-it-yourself printing part, and with code PARA21, you get 10% off. I guess you can make your own stickers, do all that stuff. So when you go to a fly-in, you can hand out your own stickers to people. How cool is that? I love it. So make sure you go to carepp.com, and he will actually have careppg.com doing something in the future. We don't know. It's going to be really surprised. So make sure you bookmark both of those. willflyppg.com. If you want to see some really cool videos, make sure you go to willflyppg.com and check out that. If you want to be on the show, make sure you run over and say hi to Linda. She's over at paramomusa.com. And also her son Robert does a show. And what is that .com?
Paraglidingtalk.com on Thursday night at your favorite device near you.
I love it. So thank you very much, Linda. Make sure you run over to paramomusa.com. Say hello to her. And if you want to be on the show, just say, hey, I want to be on the show, and we'll hook you up. We also got Flying Flamingo Jade, and she is also paramotorgirl.com. So make sure you run over to what in the world am I looking at, sir?
It's Sean's brother.
It's Shane.
Oh no!
No, Shane's brother.
It's Shane's brother.
It looks like Sean's brother.
Shane, brother, how you going?
Oh, Shane's grandmother.
My goodness.
Hang on, I can't see myself.
That
Walter, you look just like my grandmother. Beard and all.
I have no words. I have no words.
It's killing the more sure Walter. It's just killing me.
Oh my goodness.
I can't even see myself.
You're lucky.
You're lucky.
Hang on, here we go. Here we
Walter,
go.
it has definitely gone down under.
Yeah.
Oh
I do. I have no words. Shane, I don't know, Shane. Look at you started. Look at
the
you
thing.
guys can be related now. I don't know.
I've got to dye my beard though. It's just not cool.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
I think we're a hair shy of losing it.
A hair side.
Yeah.
After that, how is everyone?
Oh.
Well, now that you're here, Walter,
Oh,
you're getting a hairy
hey,
situation.
Walter, I was distracted by the hair. Sorry.
Yeah, everyone's speechless.
It's hilarious.
We are.
Like an old woman that needs.
Hey, I want to share a little hack with you guys
Oh,
real
gosh.
quick.
Yeah.
So check this out. I want you to go online and I want you to look up fishing net magnet. You see this? See this little magnet?
Mm-hmm.
It'll come in a set and there's two of them, and you can mount one to your throttle handle and then one on your harness, and you can attach your throttle to your magnet all the time.
Oh wow.
And you
How
can find
secure is that? Oh,
yeah, there's 7. This will hold up to 7 pounds. So if you look right here, I've got the other part right here on my harness. I mean, all I got to do is get it close to it and it grabs it.
Oh. There.
So now all I have to do is hang it up there like that.
No more fumbling around.
When I get done flying and I land, I just click it to my magnet and I'm done with it.
Can you show your throttle again, how you attached it?
Yeah, I'm going to move it. I did it on the end of my throttle strap, but I think I'm going to move it. I'm going to actually put it up here on the other end so it's not hanging around. I think I like it right here better. Plus, I have a cruise control on this, and it keeps wanting to stick to my cruise control. So.
I want. Hold on a second. I gotta show you this real quick because you won't believe it. I was. Oh my god. I was trying to do something, and I went back to our page, and it has the ad, and it's about hair loss. And it just popped up because we were talking about Walter's hair.
Oh gosh.
I mean,
Big Brother is listening.
YouTube has some serious algorithms. Look at that.
Hey, Sean, can you put in the chat again? Kent Stamey's trying to get on and it says it's not working.
Tell him to donate another $50 and he can get a link.
No way.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and grab that for you real quick. I'm going to do both. We have the link, the clickable link, and we also have the meeting code and ID. So you should be able to click the link. And if that link doesn't work, then you should be able to use the meeting ID. So let me go ahead and go back to the chat. Let me go ahead and paste. Let me separate. I don't know why they put them together when I copy them and they're not separated. And boom. So the top one is the link. If you click the link, it has the username and password together. Or you can just type in the meeting ID and passcode. All right. Do we want to continue live or do we want to kill the live stream?
Kill the live stream.
And talk privately.
Yeah, chapter thingies. Yeah,
okay. So anybody that wants to join us, go ahead and jump in, say hi, let's chat. We have 35 thumbs up, 6 thumbs down. And like we talked about before, it doesn't make any difference in the matrix if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. We appreciate either or because you're helping us. So thank you very, very much, everyone that's out there. All right. Y'all have a wonderful evening. This is clearproptv.com. We appreciate everything that you've done tonight, and we'll be back next week for episode 60, where we have this big reveal about where all this donation money is going and what we're going to be doing and who we're going to be helping. I am so excited. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Peace out. Peace. Peace.
You guys are already.
Oh, PPG Pirate jumped on. What's up, PPG Pirate? And John Wayne jumped on. Sweet. We got some serious peeps tonight in the after show, the after show. And we appreciate y'all listening to this on paratalk.org or your favorite podcasting app. If you don't know where we are, just search for PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast and you should be able to find us. Y'all have a great evening and we'll catch you next week.
Undercut.
As always, thank you so very much for joining us here on ClearProp TV. Make sure that you leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcasting app. We're going to be giving away $50 cash and $100 cash sometime in June around my birthday to celebrate PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast, ClearProp TV, the merging of PPGZone.com, and the merging of other companies that we are going to be doing later in the future that I'm not allowed to talk about right now. Anyways, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and fly safe.